Hi everybody, good morning. I'm doing a weekly challenge Galaxydash, and here's customize your branding. So, as always, let's start with registration. So, register your business. So, Jalil for name, email at local.com, 123, ID system, for example. Business general headwork address 23 last street, for example, contact phone, tax ID, tax, for example, there, and of course register the business. And we come here and see what exactly we do. First of all, when you have something like that, let's start anything and see what we can do. So if I do delivery, you can select destination, wherever you select, type anything, for example, there. I add that book delivery and done. What else we have? We have this is the endpoint. We have the network. We have the team network. I 100% know that. You see the organization one. We can update, for example, something, and we can save. Now, where is the branding? They talk about it. Remember the hint talk about branding. So where is the branding? Now let's look for our API request and see what exactly this branding is talking about. So with register, now we have get organization endpoint. So we have the API organization. If you see the response of it, it's a invoice template. This is very interesting. It has something template, and you can see the famous codes that we think about it. So this is interesting. So we have the API for the organization. This one not interested. The booking, then location, services. It calculate, and then I have one. What is this one? This one booking IP, and because branding is more going to the invoice, invoice itself. Look for response that the invoice said states pending. Why I don't? I'm getting. You can see the branding. I was almost looking for it. You see the word branding here. Said thank you for choosing. And remember, let's open another window so we can see next to each one of it. You see when I called the organization endpoint, the one that called the organization endpoint, look at response for this endpoint. What it said invoice template. Thank you for choosing. And look at the invoice. This is the invoice request. Invoice one. Look what it do. The invoice one. It said thank you. It has the branding. So we have branding here, and it's follow this format. So we have this format there. So the question is, can we change this branding? Because now we have the template variable is this one, and we have branding. We can see it has invoice number, and it has billing account ID, invoice total, and credit, and things like that. So the question is, let's open another window so we can have clearly what we're planning to do here. So if I try to save this, basically what it do a put request, edit and response, it do put request, interesting this one, and of course the response successfully updated. The question is, can we control this variable? This is the variable I'm interested on. Can we update this one and change this one variable to ourselves? So if I come to the organization, this one, and I have a put request to API organization, can you do mass assignment here and add that field there? So let's say, for example, I just put test on that. So if I do test, it send it, You can send it there, it said to you it's update, but does it update? To know that, let me call my organization. If I do edit and response, this is the organization API. Remember before it has invoice template, thank you. Now if I do refresh, I have test, so I can control the test. And of course, if I go to my edit and resend, my in API invoice 1, remember it will say branding here, is with thank you. If I refresh there, it say it say test now, branding equal test. So we've been able to change the branding to test. We confirm it test and we change it from this side here. Remember now, before we did the template was doing these little things, and we can for example, we can argue. um, uh, so now you think, oh, maybe it's that template injection or something. So you do 7 multiplied by 7, for example, and it tell you updated. This confirm the update happen here. If you do update, it just says 77 invoice template. But if you go to the invoice, the branding is just empty. So it's not really uh, injection, but we can try another in test the other, for example, template. For example, 7 multiply 7. What's the name of this one? I forgot what's the name of it. So it update, we can confirm the update from this one, but it doesn't reflect, so it's not really SSTI here. So we can think about STI as dead end. You can try another one. Let's try another last one for SSTI. What's the next one for? I just forgot. Remember we did like, for example, that one said you can play with them, you can try to guess the names. For example, invoice.id. Does this one can work? If I go to the invoice, I can see I change it to invoice ID. Does it work here in the branding? It's empty, so the invoice ID is dead and it's not invoice ID. We can say invoice, for example, tax, because we can play with the names here to find which one really we have a tax now. If I go to the invoice 1, oh, now the tax we can have it, so we can have it. Now the question is, where is the flag? The flag should be somewhere in hidden fields, and of course you keep trying here and say, for example, I can do maybe organization .id. You can see we update. I go the invoice template, show organization ID. Does it reflect here? It doesn't reflect, so that one is not correct. For example, I can do invoice status, and you can update that one, and I can go here and say, okay, status, does it reflect in the invoice in the branding part of it? No, it doesn't reflect. We know the one that work, for example, total, we got it already from there. So if I modify there, the total one will come here. If I call the invoice will have the total. So now the question is, where is our flag? Some tricks you can play, because we have this little, what they call them, template. You can go is a different way to solve this. The original, because we know the invoice, we know the billing, we know organization. You say you can call the what they call them, the root template. So we can call, for example, the invoice root template. If it work, it's this one update. If I go now there, I can go, it's an invoice, we change it to invoice. Now let's see if it does reflect here, and you can see, yes, it can read the root templates. The root template work can give you more information. So if we work with invoice, how about work with organization? Organization. So if I do the organization one, it's successful, confirm the update, it's invoice template becoming organization, the main route template. Now if I send that one, I got name, IT system address, so we got, so the route one, it works. So what left we did invoice, we did organization, so left we do the billing, the route billing template. If let's see if a billing template will work for us. Yes, we update it, but does it reflect in the branding? And guess what? It reflect when we got our API token. But you can see, you can guess it. It's an API token. The question now, because it's a name API token, can it be here? So if you didn't know, can we guess it? So API token, because we know this the parent does not exist. So if I do that, I can confirm it, change to API token. And does this API token can be called from the parent? Let's send, and it got, so we got the correct. If you want it, you can adjust straight. So if you want only the flag billing API token, I'm not sure if you can guess it, to be honest, to think API token with billing. I don't know. The other trick to do is what that called that language, it do this. If you do this, will give you the whole thing. So billing API token is the one that give me a straight file. Look, this, for example, forgot what they call it. This, if you do only this, and if you do now, you get the whole thing. We can get the everything. We can get the whole parent. So you get this, you get this one, or you go the classic. If you're lazy enough, you just go with a dot to get the parent directly. I think it's a dot, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try that one. If you go to dot, it updated. If we go to confirm the organization, now it's dot the parent. I'm calling the parent now. What the parent is same as this. So you have that. So you have, so either you have, if you want, you can do as I said, you can do billing dot API token. You get directly the flag. You get the flag directly. I can call now, and we go directly the flag, or get the whole things with just a dot or this. So the dot will flip the whole template for you, and we get the whole today room from the Dash Galaxydash, and you get flag for today. Thank you everybody, and have a good day.